Hi there, sign of Taurus. It is Kim. It is late. It is really late. I don't usually do readings this late. Well, it's 1 o'clock or 1 a.m. Don't usually do readings this late, but I did a little bit of yoga and I'm thinking I was about to go to bed. It's like, no, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and pull a reading for Taurus and then I'll lay down. So that's what it is. That's what we're doing. I hope you're doing really good. I hope you're doing really good. Opening up to your spirit guides and your angels for these messages. May they be for your most high. And if you want a private reading, the information's in the description box below. A big thank you to people who have already gotten one. We have dances on one foot, a balancing act. Could be really busy. Oh, nice. Crown games, the right use of power. Could be busy. This gives off like a justice or a Libra feel to it. This whole balance. Crown game, the right use of power. So when power is given to you, it feels like, like exalted by God in a way, given to you, like the rightful heir of some sort of power. And you're about to go on the unmarked trail. It says revelation. Revelation is when we're becoming awoke. We are awakened to a truth. That something very different is happening here. And it involves you having a crown or having some sort of power. Some sort of power. Could be taking somebody's power, like because of it being given to you or something. I don't know, like one person, I'm just seeing one person coming down and you going up. And not that I wish anything, I'm seeing like a higher power directing this crown to go to you because you're the one that deserves it and you're the one that will carry out your duties honorably or coming from the heart space, like doing things for the right reason. That's why you're going to be given this power. We have a lot of heart chakra energy here. Nice. Where are you going? My goodness, where are you going? Seriously, skywriting the fates, and then the farther gate, a bold step forward, and the unmarked trail, revelation. You're going to be like, I feel like this balancing act is coming after you end up walking through a gate, look, I see this like light here is like God's grace, God's mercy. Something really lighting you up that's going to light you up. And you are going to have this new crown to wear, but I feel like it's going to keep you extremely busy. Like you're going to be very busy. It's fated. This is fated for you. Why? Because you rose above the rest. The eye of the eagle. Because you rose above the rest. When you have your eye set on something, your focus, you kind of outshine others. And it's not in an egotistical or cocky way. It's in the sense that, no, you're getting exalted or raised up because you are doing something better. You are doing a better job at something. That's why this was, whatever this is, that's why it was always fated for you. So skywriting the fates, that's like it's a huge wheel of fortune. What's coming across to me is numerology. There might be something with your birth date or There's some reason why this is for you, and it's just for you. And everybody's going to have a different trail, you know, there's going to be a different way for everyone, or every Taurus that this reaches. But ultimately, you're being held in high regard by our Creator, by the prime source, the God mind. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Wow, and the world is going to be yours. You may be an earth angel with the temperance, or feel like you are. You might not call yourself that, but that might be what you are. You've done something in the eyes of spirit that they have seen or witnessed. It's your compassion or your love, or it may be a skill, but you've done something that is taken notice, that has gotten notice of these like higher beings, higher dimensional energies. And so you're being set on this trail that is just for you, because you've literally because you've proven that you're worthy of this. Because you've proven that you're worthy. So now get ready to go to this next gate. Wow. Okay. This really feels like huge spiritual growth too for you on the way to this next gate. Tell us a little bit more about this, Spirit. This is a nice message. It's kind of deep. It's spiritual. It feels very spiritual, but you're going to see something tangible. You're going to be granted a brand new start, a fresh slate, a clean slate, a fresh new start. If something in your life needs a makeover, the job, the body, the everything, the anything, this is that fresh new start. Some of you all could have a person that is in your orbit, or that's in your energy somehow, who is looking at you and admiring you. It can be a person that has like a crush on you, but I just see somebody kind of like, you know, her head just reminds me of somebody that's looking at another person with admiration, which is what I feel like Spirit has for you anyway. Just as another note in tarot readings, when somebody's asking about pregnancy, if you get the Ace of Cups or the Page of Cups or the Sun, those are pretty much yes indicators for pregnancy. That can also be a new experience, right? That definitely could be a new experience, but that's definitely not going to be for all of the Tauruses. But I want to mention that just in case. Nine of Swords. Is this where we're at right now? You could be having trouble sleeping, difficulty sleeping, with worry, with anxieties. But do you see the similarity here with the swords and this unmarked trail? So the similarities there, stacked upon itself, it's making me feel like this Nine of Swords worry or anxiety is more so about doing something really new and different, or different to you. Something that would be out of your schedule, not your norm. Something you've never tried before. And so there may be anxieties about that. There may be anxiety about that, about this new trail, because Because it feels like you intuitively know that this is coming. Know that there's going to be some kind of major change in your life. And it is nerve-wracking. It is nerve-wracking. But it's going to be okay. But I think that that's what that's about. And it can be also when we are taking a bold step forward into some sort of new thing, especially maybe a new rise to a different power, a higher power. Tell me how we can help this Nine of Swords energy. How can we help it? By allowing yourself a fresh new start in life, period. By allowing yourself to finally be done with those emotions that come with the Four of Cups upright, which is apathy, withdrawal from people, not happy with anything, to give yourself a fresh new start. Give yourself that opportunity. And not to dwell so much on the things that we're not pleased with. It's like to let that go, because it is something new is coming, and it's going to be pleasing actually with that in the reverse. So let's get something for Taurus about crown games, right use of power. Six of Wands, recognition. And I feel like the way that this card is coming out is something that you have not, you're in transition with, that's not quite come in yet. But when it does, it is this, it's a card that's all about recognition, about receiving praise, about being lifted up by others. And that's what that crown would do. I mean, it's like the crown's being placed on your head from others, from other people. There's the balancing act, the Two of Swords. So a very important decision is coming up regarding this crown game's right use of power. Let's see if we can get a different deck that might tell us, what's this? That might tell us a little bit more about it. Something more playful, fun. These can be messages too. Page of Cups, Page of Wands. Good news. Good news coming. Let's get this deck. Passion. Could be passion. The Page of Wands. Love. Passion. Making that decision of which way do I go with this decision. Could be something that we have been deliberating on for a while. I want to know more about this crown game, please. Oh, you have another stars card. You have the stars, you have the scythe in the reverse, and you have the good gentleman. So this is a benevolent, a kind man, older gentleman, normally. Somebody who means well for you. The scythe in the reverse, normally the scythe in the reverse, well, in the upright, would be talking about an accident or danger or hazard or warning. This is quite the opposite. In fact, this would actually signify that this person may be a protector of yours. And I mean, it could be a spirit guide, or just a guide here in life, an older it's somebody who's like they're a protector, keeping you from some sort of harm. And then the stars, just like this card, you have another stars. This card actually can be about fame and about notoriety. I don't know why I said it like that. Notoriety, acclaim, but it's also about the stars being lined up for you, just like this. What is fated? What is destined for you? What's destined for you? A protector, perhaps? or if that means somebody's going to grant you some sort of power. Like pass on some sort of power to you. Horseman, Herald of Change is on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take it because it definitely feels like it goes with this reading. Something faded. It's something that's going to change. This board is going to get quickly kind of messy, but it is what it is. Tell me more about the new trail. The unmarked trail. Not even a new trail. The unmarked trail. This could be a wealthy man. They also have sudden wealth on the bottom. This could be this good gentleman. Could be a wealthy individual. Someone that, I don't know, you would maybe consider yourself lucky to even know this person. And they could be telling you some really great news. And you could be coming into some sudden wealth with 777, the lucky number, and 11. This is the trail you have no idea is even coming for you, or that you're even going towards. This is interesting. All right. Strength on the bottom of the deck. So what will the decision be about exactly? What's the decision going to be about? The Knight of Swords. Ooh, it's going to be about making a decision on something that we've been postponing, or that we've had a lot of delays or blocks in. Something that's not changed for quite a while, and making a big decision to change it. Right? Putting our foot down. King of Swords. It's like this and it's like that. But the king says exactly how it is. Dedication and discipline. It's also somebody who's very intelligent. This would be the type of energy that would rise above the rest, or be named a leader because of their ability to really think very logically. So the decision in my mind has already been made. There's just been delays. There's just been delays. What is the balancing act about? Five of Cups in the reverse. It's going to be about releasing the past because it's in the reverse. So, releasing the past. And this, again, might be something that's a little difficult. Even if it was a hurtful past or disappointment, it may feel like your emotions. You're having to balance your emotions. Because I have, of course, a very grounded energy that I'm tapping into, who's being faced with good things on an unmarked trail. It's causing a little bit of anxiety, and there's a back and forth of holding on to emotions, but they're already done, over with. You don't feel bad about something anymore, or something doesn't hurt you really anymore. It's just the point of releasing it. And there can be this going back and forth of wanting to release an energy one moment, and then the next moment not holding on to it still. And the Magician in the reverse, and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I think you can see clearly what has stood in the way of your ambition. It's been heartbreak. Whatever heartbreak, Three of Swords, that you've had to go through. Yeah, you see clearly about the Magician in the reverse can be when we feel like somebody's thrown magic at us, like not good magic at us. You can look at it. It doesn't have to be like flat out magic. It can be evil eye, or somebody that caused so much heartache that it made us feel unmotivated to create or manifest. And so now there's this feeling of, I really need to release this pain from my past. I really need to end this relationship, or, I really need to Figure out how to move on from this. Yeah. Into something new. Ace of Cups. Into something new. Oh, tell me a little bit more on that. Fish. The fish card means that you're going to be coming into prosperity. You may be moving. Like a bigger fish needs a bigger pond. This definitely means access to more wealth resources. We definitely have that here on this trail. I'm seeing lots of options be available to you too. I don't always see that in that card. I'm seeing a lot of different options about which way you could go. You're going to be going with the flow anyway, but many different ways. The Child is in the reverse. There's something about this new start needing to happen, or you really wanting it to happen. Great Fortune. The Military 22 is a highly respected individual, somebody that holds great power. Tell me about Child in the reverse. The Fool. Now it's ready to start. I don't know what it was, but something was delayed. There was a setback, something was delayed, and now you're ready for this fresh new start, taking a leap of faith on a new trail. And the Chariot says you're going to be very successful all the way. Like, all the way. Let's get something from this 108 deck. The wealthy man might be the good gentleman here also. Just want to say that. This is happening now. The situation or event in question is happening or occurring right now. Wow. There's something about you with a microphone or speaking up. Right use of power, right use of your voice. News, trending, broadcast, expression, a strong opinion to make known, public speaking, speak truth, communicate, social media, being heard, and speaking up. Nice. Constellation, network, support, associates, gathered, meetings, socialize, organization, arrangement, a collection, exchanging data, influence, a large amount or quantity. Hot air balloon, balance, uplifting, freedom. There's that going with the flow. So say you'll be going with the flow. You'll have a new perspective rising above, and you'll be feeling good. And as I say, feeling good, I have the bedroom card. Sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affairs, sleep, contentment, dream time. This unmarked trail is literally a trail of your dreams here. Okay? Let's close out with this. You are a visionary, and you definitely have a heart of gold with that number 9. 00 says, I'm observant. Your angels are sending you signs, and they're wanting you to pay attention to the signs or synchronicities at this time. 12 says, creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich, and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways others can benefit from. I'm a visionary. And number 9 says it's your compassion that makes you shine. So it's when you're being of service to others. I am compassionate. So that's what I have for you all. I'm sending you love and light. Thanks for being here. Bye.